I've had the pleasure of getting to know Ryan over the past school year. He is a student who is outstanding in every sense of the word, which is why he is being awarded the EUSD Student of the Year for Parkdale Lane. He recently helped to put together and participate in several anti-bullying skits for our community assembly. He is a star player on the boys basketball team and consistently encourages both his peers and opponents. He is truly a team player. Contributing to Ryan's success are skills such as organization, perseverance, dedication, and his personal drive to go above and beyond what is expected. He exhibits all the signs of a lifelong learner. He is kind-hearted, inclusive and accepting of others, and always has a positive attitude. He genuinely makes my classroom a more welcoming and joyful place. Ryan has been an honor to be your teacher this year. I cannot wait to see how you will continue to impact those around you for the better and how you will leave your mark on the world. I know you'll go on to do amazing things with your future. So congratulations on your much-deserved award.
She's, first off, a long-term resident of Village Park. She is the parent of 2 wonderful children. Shane is going to be leaving us this year as he promotes, so we're still trying to figure out how to keep you around. You know, she really has made Parkdale her second home. She takes on the jogathon, and that is not an easy task, and she does it with a smile, and the minute it's over, she's talking about what are we going to do next year. So I'm still wondering what we're going to do next year. She runs our school's recycling program, which might sound, you know, pretty easy, but it's not. I find her half in a trash can, making sure that we are not losing any recyclables to the waste. And that really takes dedication. She's so friendly, she's approachable, she's a role model for our students and our staff. If I keep going, I'm just going to get emotional. Thank you so much. I'm honored to recognize Pam as Parkdale Lane's Volunteer of the Year, and we're going to figure out how to do that. So for those of you who are not familiar with Parkdale Lane, Parkdale Lane was recognized as a CODA Beacon School 4 years ago. And it was a real honor. The principal at the time worked very hard to get this grant, and our teachers, hours and hours of professional development, integrating arts into the curriculum, deepening understanding of core content, and really across curriculums. And so it was 3 years of intense, lots of hands-on, lots of training, lots of practice. This year we have implemented very successfully our Walk to Reading program, which is an opportunity for all students to get direct reading instruction at their level. So our students who may be struggling readers are getting that small group instruction, and our students who are at Benchmark are getting high quality instruction in the area of reading that they need. And also our students who are accelerated are getting that opportunity 4 days a week to really work at a higher level. And so it's a wonderful program. We are in the process of creating our art space, our art room and maker space. Excited, we've picked out the flooring and the cabinets, and very excited to see how that goes so we can continue to develop our art program. We have a new sensory room that's going to be built this summer. Very excited for our students that may need that extra something in the daytime, that break. Our garden science kitchen is getting a little revamp, some pops of color, and just really sprucing it up. What I'm going to be spending a little time on right now, our new track program. So Sarah is incredible. She has a wealth of knowledge about kids, parents, and parenting, and social emotional learning. And we really wanted to make sure that we were taking the time to address this very important need.
So yeah, I developed our track program to fit the social emotional needs of all of our students, and it's really fun. We work on self-control, self-awareness, compassion, compassion, empathy, internally motivating our kids to grow their mindset and be confident and successful. And it's really fun. We have a lot of fun. We do art, crafts, activities, discussion, games. So that's it. I've seen the kids start to solve their problems peacefully, asking each other for what they need rather than getting into arguments and over petty little things. They're learning to distinguish their problems and understand how little things will pass and how they don't need to spend a lot of time worrying about the small things. And everyone seems a little bit happier and a little more positive.
Sarah goes into our class and she helps us relieve our stress and helps us be better. Well, it would be different. Like if you break a pencil, it's different than if you break your leg. You should probably just get a new pencil if you broke your pencil, but start crying and screaming if you break your leg.
It helps me so I can get through 6th grade with knowing I did good and focused on my goals.
It helped me because I can read it over and over again, so I can work towards it. I like that everyone gives a compliment, gets a compliment. It makes everyone feel happy, satisfied, and it helps with the whole day. I like that if you give compliments, you make the world a better place.
It helped me a lot because it gave me a chance to express my feelings, and then we can see the solution peacefully.
Because it kind of gives me a chance to clear my mind and talk about what I need to get off my chest.
Because if people are touching you, you could maybe have an ally on you and you may not want people to be touching it. By helping them up or being nice to them, by not pushing. 5 deep breaths.
You don't like throw another fit and make another problem to keep go on and keep causing problems.
Because if you solve your problem peacefully, you can be able to talk instead of fighting.
Well, if you solve your problems not peacefully, then you get in an argument, you get in trouble. But if you solve it peacefully, you have more conversation instead of anger.
I love everything that Sarah Wood has brought to my students. They are thinking more deeply into their behaviors and the things that they want to improve on.
I want to say, Mrs. Wood, I've heard so much about your program. I just got to tell you, it's remarkable what you're doing over at Parkdale Lane, and I just want to thank you very, very much for all your time and energy and the love and care that you have for those kids. You really make a difference. Thank you.
We've got a wonderful group of 3rd grade students here who are part of Miss Gracely's 3-4 combo.
It all started with a defined STEM assignment in Miss Grizzly's class, where we got to play the role of naturalist. Our goal was to educate others about the majestic monarch butterfly. We researched 5 key points about monarchs: structure and function, inheritance and traits, group behavior, migration routes, and human impact on the monarch ecosystem. Through our investigation, we discovered that we could do something to help these precious creatures. Our science teacher, Miss Stokes, took us out into the learning garden and showed us the milkweed plant that was growing. We noticed caterpillars and began collecting and feeding them in a mesh butterfly cage. It was so cool because we could watch them as the caterpillars grew, formed the chrysalis, and emerged. We released all of the butterflies back into our gardens. Ms. Stokes encouraged us to write letters to the farm lab, asking them to plant more milkweed. We heard back from them immediately at the farm. They loved our proposal and wanted to work with us to designate a space at the farm lab for this important project. We will be involved in the purchase and planting of these life-supporting classes. Our Parkdale PTA heard about what was happening and they wanted to get into the action. We are in talks to create a butterfly garden at our very own school. The possibilities are endless. This has been so much fun and we have a dream of inspiring others in Encinitas to help our monarch butterfly population by planting milkweed. But why just plant milkweed at one school in the farm lab? Why not plant it at all 9 schools? Why not the coast of Orange County or even further? Now here are some opinion essays explaining why this is a cause worth backing. Hello, my name is Koa. Hi, I'm Zach. And I'm Jake. We are here to explain to you why we need to plant milkweed to help the monarch butterflies.
Roses are red, violets are blue, and we need to help the monarchs too. In our opinion, we want to help plant milkweed to help the monarch butterfly species. First off, this year, 14.8% of the monarch butterfly's population has sadly died. Why plant milkweed? We should plant milkweed because monarchs only eat milkweed. They also only lay their eggs on milkweed.
Here are some interesting facts about monarch butterflies. Did you know monarch butterflies taste with their feet? Also, the orange color of the monarch butterfly's wings is a warning sign to predators. Another fact is, most monarchs live 2 to 6 weeks.
For example, if we can plant milkweed, we can all feel happy that we help save the monarchs. We can feel happy about helping the environment. All in all, that is why we want to plant milkweed and help the monarch butterflies. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Isla. And I'm Adrian. We are here today to tell you that there are not many monarch butterflies left. These interesting creatures are endangered. We want to help the monarch butterflies by planting more milkweed. In our opinion, we should plant more milkweed to help the monarch butterflies survive their migration. Where did all the monarchs go? A lot of monarchs are gone because there is not much milkweed. Because people think that milkweed is a weed that you pull out of the ground. Well, we should plant more milkweed. 10% of the population of monarchs are left. Populations of this once common iconic black and orange butterfly has plummeted by approximately 90% in just 2 decades.
Monarch butterfly migration route. During their migration, many monarchs are seen by many people, but not many come back. When a monarch butterfly travels, it's their great-great-grandchildren that come back. That's why we want to plant more milkweed to help the monarch butterflies. We hope you agree that we should plant more milkweed to help the monarchs survive.
Hi, I'm Jelena. I'm Harper.
And I'm Luca.
Have you ever seen a monarch butterfly? These interesting creatures need more milkweed to eat and lay their eggs on. In our opinion, monarch butterflies need help. They are endangered. We need to plant more milkweed so that they don't become extinct. The monarch butterfly population has gone down by 90%. In 1990, there were 1 billion monarchs. Now there are only 33 million. 10 million monarchs in the 1980s spent winters in coastal California. Now there are only 300,000 left. People cut down milkweed in order to build. Monarchs go there to eat or lay eggs, and instead they find a construction site. Global warming can make milkweed poisonous for the butterflies. In Mexico, people cut trees down for work. Butterflies stay in some of those trees. Some people think that milkweed is a weed. They rip it out. Some of the gardens are in the migration route. Humans are the reason the butterflies are endangered. They put pesticides on flowers the butterflies get nectar from. These nutrients the monarchs eat are milkweed. Milkweed makes them strong for the long journey ahead. Monarch butterflies definitely need help. We are the solution for them. We can help them. These are the reasons monarch butterflies are endangered. We can help them by planting more milkweed. We hope you will think about this important matter. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Roy.
I'm Elliot. Do you want to know why we want to plant milkweed? We want to save the monarch butterflies. In our opinion, we think
that we need milkweed in our gardens. We need milkweed because monarch butterflies are dying out and we want to help them. We want to plant milkweed because 90% of monarch butterflies have disappeared. Monarch butterflies only eat milkweed and they are dying out. Monarch butterflies pollinate flowers and other plants, and we need those plants for food.
People kill milkweed with pesticides. They do that because it smells weird and they think it's a weed. Also, people kill monarchs because they think they are pesky. Some people also put pesticides on milkweed to make them look better for a little bit, but they die quicker. The people think that the monarch population is really high, but 90% of them have disappeared in the last 20 years. We need monarchs because they are a part of the life cycle in nature. Monarchs are a part of the food chain in nature, so if they die, another species will die, and another, etc. Also, we want monarchs to live because they help us by pollinating our plants. In conclusion, we want to plant milkweed in our gardens because monarchs are dying out and we want to help the monarchs live.
You took your research and you took your passion and turned it into action. Amen. That was really impressive.
So, Jake, do you think we can plant some in our neighborhood?
Yes.
Weren't you thinking about that?
Boys and girls, you guys, your poise was so powerful, so impactful. I can't tell you how brilliant your presentation was. It's very, very impactful on the entire board. Speaking for myself, I just loved every minute of it. I learned some things, and now I'm on board with you all.